In the fall of 2008, 20 to 30 National Guard soldiers from the Bloomington 33rd National Guard Military Intelligence Unit were activated for training and to a nearly year-long Afghanistan deployment. Despite knowing how important their service is, it wasn't exactly easy for some to go.
This was definitely the hardest deployment to actually to leave for, leaving my son, and I definitely don't want to do it again. I mean, it wasn't easy because you can't explain to a 3-year-old.
Sergeant Andrew Strickert found himself arranging supplies for soldiers, from clothing to ammunition. He's experienced 4 deployments now in his 10 years in the National Guard, a surprise to even him. He says you never get used to the danger.
Every time you leave your base or whatever, it could be potential for disaster. When you think about it like that, then yeah, it is a little uncomforting. But that's what you got to do, is not think about it. Because if you do, it's going to drive you crazy. Because if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So try not to worry about it.
Andrew and his colleague, Sergeant Steve Iverson, found themselves spending 10 months doing different things. For one, distributing humanitarian aid, often clothing and toys, to families.
Yeah, a lot of the people there, they just exist day by day. I'm not used to seeing it. And once you get into a country like that, it's like, wow, it's everywhere.
When you see children over there and you're able to help them, if it's just giving them a pencil, if you need something, you can't just go down the street and grab it. When you see a 4-year-old kid holding hands with a 2-year-old kid, and you know that 4-year-old's in charge of that 2-year-old, it's hard to see that.
The majority of Steve's time was spent working with the Afghan police force, focused, interestingly, on organization.
We found that they had a lot of their stuff just stuffed in connexes all around the city. Couldn't find anything that was written down or where stuff was at. It was just some guy remembered it.
He says it sounds basic, but it's not. When you consider using systems for paperwork and people, keep things not only running smoothly day to day, but helps eliminate corruption because you have a better chance of catching problems.
If you know what you have and where it's at, it's probably not as likely to walk. They were receptive, I think, because there's big turnaround in people. And so you always got constantly starting a new job, or quits, doesn't show up for work, and they never see him again. If we get a high turnover of people, there's something that gets missed, doesn't get done. Somebody else has got to pick that up and do it, and sometimes it gets missed.
These two say they don't expect kudos for the job they choose to do. They understand the sacrifice, leaving the comforts of home, arms of loved ones, putting their personal dreams and desires on hold to serve our country.
When you're able to help people out or actually do your job over there, it makes it all worthwhile.
I think I'm a lot more appreciative of what I have at home. It's, even little things, like you said, get up and brush your teeth. Just don't take anything for granted. Appreciate what you have.
Whether it's weddings, holidays, birthdays, engagements, births of babies, several of these soldiers missed some of their own personal milestones while away. However, they don't dwell on that lost time. Instead, they spend that energy savoring freedom.